From the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all mirth.
Now, I am not as I have been.
So say I. Methinks you are sadder.
I hope he be in love.
Oh, there's no true drop of blood to be truly touched with love. If he be sad, he wants money.
I have the toothache.
What? Sigh for the toothache?
Well, everyone can master a grief, but who that has it?
Yes, say I. He is in love.
There's no appearance of fancy in him, as you would have it appear.
Nay, he rubbed himself with perfume. Can you smell him out by that?
That's as much to say the sweet youth in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy. Conclude, he is in love.
Oh.
This is no charm for the toothache. Walk aside with me. I have words to speak to you, which these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life, to break with him about Beatrice.
Tis even so. Hero and Margaret have by this played their parts with Beatrice. And then the two pairs will not fight one another when they meet.
Brother, God save you. If you leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please you, Claudio may hear for what I speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Mean you to be married tomorrow.
You know he does.
I know not that, but he knows what I know.
Why, what's the matter?
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
The lady is disloyal.
Who, Hero?
Even she. Donato's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word is too good to paint out her wickedness. I could say she were worse. Think of you a worse title, and I will fit her to it. Go with me tonight, and you shall see her chamber window, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her, but it would benefit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so?
I will not think it.
If you will follow me, I will show you enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
Conrad!
Peace! Stir not.
Conrad, I said.
Here, man, I am at thy elbow.
Stand me close, and I will, like a true drunkard, utter all to thee.
Some treason, yet stand close.
Know that I have tonight earned of Jane 1,000 deference.
Is it possible any villainy should be so dear?
Thou shouldst rather ask if there were any possible, any villainy should be so rich. For when rich villains have need of poor ones may make what price they will.
Yes, the fashion is the fashion.
Know that I have tonight wooed Margaret, Hero's gentlewoman, by the name of Hero. She leans out her chamber window and bids me 1,000 times good night. I tell this tale vilely. I should first tell thee how the prince and Claudio planted, placed, and possessed by Jane saw this amiable encounter.
And thought they Margaret was hero?
Well, two of them did, Pedro and Claudio, but the devil Jane knew it was Margaret, partly by her oaths, which first possessed them, partly by the dark night, which did deceive them, but chiefly by my villainy, which had confirmed any slander Jane had made. Away went Claudio, enraged, swore he would meet her as he was appointed the next morning, and there, before the whole congregation, shamed her with what he saw of our night, and sent her home again without a husband.
We charge you in Messina's name. Stand.
Call up Dogberry.
We have here recovered the most dangerous piece of treachery that ever was known in Messina. Masters.
Never
charge you? Let us obey you. Yes.
Trove, I think your other gown were better.
No, pray me, good Meg, I'll wear this.
By my troths, not so good. And I warrant Beatrice will say so.
My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. I'll wear none but this. God give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy.
'Twill be heavier soon by the weight of a man.
Fie upon thee! Art not ashamed?
Of what? Of speaking honorably? Is not marriage honorable? Bad thinking do not rest true speaking. I'll offend nobody. Is there any harm in the heavier for a husband? None, I think, if it be the right husband and the right wife. Otherwise, 'tis light and not heavy. As to Beatrice.
Good morrow, sweet hero. Why, how now do you speak in this sick tune?
I am out of all the tunes, methinks. By my troth, I'm exceeding ill.
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband.
God send everyone their heart's desire.
These gloves Claudio sent me, they're an excellent perfume.
I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell.
A maid and stuff. There's goodly catching of cold.
Oh, God help me! By my troth, I am sick.
Oh, get you some of this Cardus Benedictus and lay it to your heart. It is the only thing for a qualm.
Benedictus? Why, Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus?
Moral? No, by my troth, I have no moral meaning. I meant plain holy thistle. There thou prickst her with a thistle.
How you may be converted, I know not, but methinks you look with your eyes as other women do.
What pace is this that thy tongue keeps?
Madam, withdraw. The Prince, Claudio, Benedict, Jane, and all the gallants of Messina are come to fetch you. Help to dress me, good cuz, good Meg, good Ursula.
What would you with me on this, neighbor?
Marry, sir, I would have some confidence with you that concerns you.
She would have some conference with you that concerns you, sir.
Brief, I pray you, for you see, it is a busy time with me.
Marry, this it is, sir.
Yes, in truth it is, sir.
Yea, sir, it is.
What is it, my good friends?
Burgess, sir, speaks little of the matter, for wits are not so blunt as...
As sharp as...
God help, I desire they were, but in faith as honest as the skin between her brows.
Yes, I thank God I am as honest as any man living.
Comparisons are odorous.
Comparisons are odious, sir.
Neighbors, you are tedious.
It pleases your worship to say so, but we are poor officers.
I would fain know what you have to say.
Sir, I want to obtain a couple of as errant maids as any in Messina.
Well said, faithful to Burgess, an honest soul. But to faith, by my troth, he is as ever broke bread. But all men are not alike, alas, good neighbor.
I must leave you.
One word, sir. Our watch, sir, have indeed comprehended two auspicious persons, and we would have them this morning examined before you.
We have apprehended two suspicious persons, sir.
Take their examination yourself and bring it to me. I am now in great haste as it may appear unto you.
It shall be sufficient.
Sufficient, sir.
Very well.
My lord, they stay for you to give your daughter to her husband.
I'll wait upon them. I'm ready.
Go, good partner, go. We are not to examination those men.
Examine.
We must do it wisely. We will spare for no wit. I warned you.
No.
To be married to her. Francis, you come to marry her.
Lady, you come hither to marry this man.
I do. If either of you know any inward impediment why you should not be conjoined, I charge you on your souls to utter it.
Know you any hero?
None, my lord. Know you any Claudio?
I dare make his answer none.
Oh, what men dare do, what men may do, what men daily do, not knowing what they do.
How now? Interjections? Why then some be of laughing.
Stand ye by, Francis. Father, by your leave, will you with free and unconstrained soul give me this maid, your daughter?
As freely, son, as God did give her me.
And what have I to give you back, whose worth may counterpoise this rich and precious gift?
Nothing, unless you render her again.
Sweet prince, you learn me noble thankfulness. There, Leonardo, take her back again. Give not this rotten orange to your friend. She's but the sign and semblance of her honor. Behold how like a maid she blushes here. Would you not swear, all you that see her, that she were made by these exterior shows?
Yes!
But she is none. She knows the heat of a luxurious bed. Her blush is guiltiness, not modesty.
What do you mean, son?
Not to be married, not to knit my soul to an approved wanton.
Dear my lord, if you in your own proof have vanquished the resistance of her youth and made defeat of her virginity...
I know what you would say. If I have known her, you will see she did embrace me as a husband, and so extenuate the forehand sin. No, Leonardo, I never tempted her with word too large, but as a brother to a sister, showed bashful sincerity and comely love.
And seemed I ever otherwise to you?
Out on thee seeming, I will write against it. You seem to me as chaste as is the bud ere it be blown, but you are more intemperate than animals that rage in savage sensuality.
Is my lord well that he doth speak so wise?
Sweet prince, why speak not you?
What should I speak? I stand dishonored that have gone about to link my dear friend to a common stale.
These things spoken, or do I but dream?
Sir, they are spoken, and these things are true.
True. Oh, God.
Well, this looks not like a nuptial.
Well, one question to your daughter. What man was he talked with you yesternight out at your window betwixt 12 and 1? Now, if you are a maid, answer to this.
I talked with no man at that hour, Claudio.
Why then you are no maiden. Leonardo, I am sorry you must hear. Upon my honor, myself, my sister, and this grieved boy did see her, hear her at that hour last night, talk with a ruffian in her window, who hath indeed most like a liberal villain, confessed the vile encounters 1,000 times in secret.
Fie, they're not to be named, my lord. There's not chastity enough in language without offense to utter them.
A hero! What a hero hast thou been if half thy outward graces have been placed about thy thoughts, and counsels of thy heart. But fare thee well, most foul, most fair, farewell. For thee I'll lock up all the gates of love.
Hath no man's dagger here a point for me?
Why, how now, cousin? Wherefore seek you down?
Come, let us go. These things come thus to light, smother her spirits.
How doth the lady?
Dead, I think. Help! Hero, oh, why hero? Benedict, princess.
Fate, take not away thy heavy hand. Death is the fairest cover for her shame.
How now, cousin hero?
Have comfort, lady.
Do not live, hero. Do not ope thine eyes.
Wherefore should she not?
Wherefore? Why doth not every earthly thing cry shame upon her? Could she here deny the story that is printed in her blood? Why ever wast thou lovely in my eyes? Why she is fallen into a pit of ink that the wide sea hath dropped too few to wash her clean again.
Sir, be patient. For my part, I am so attired in wonder, I know not what to say.
Oh, on my soul, my cousin is belied.
Lady, were you her bedfellow last night?
No, truly not. Although until last night I have this 12 month been her bedfellow.
Confirmed! Would Pedro lie and Claudio lie, who loved her so, that speaking of her foulness, washed it with tears?
Hear me a little. I have marked 1,000 innocent shames to start into her face. An angel whiteness beat away those blushes, and in her eye there hath appeared a fire to burn these errors that these young ones hold against her maiden truth.
Francis, it cannot be. She not denies it.
Lady, what man is he you are accused of?
They know that to accuse me, I know none. Oh, my father, prove you that any man with me conversed in hours on me, or that I yesternight maintained a change of words with any creature. Refuse me, hate me, torture me to death.
There is some strange misprision in those three.
The two of them have the very bent of honor, and if their wisdoms be misled in this, the practice of it lies in Jane the bastard, whose spirits toil in the frame of villainies.
I know not. If they speak the truth of her, these hands shall tear her. If they wrong her honor, the proudest of them shall well hear of it.
Pause a while, and let my counsel sway you in this case. Your daughter here, the others left for dead. Let her while be secretly kept in, and publish it that she is dead indeed.
What shall become of this? What will this do?
When Claudio should hear she died upon his words, the idea of her life shall sweetly creep into a study of imagination, and every lovely organ of her life, more moving, delicate, and full of life, into the eye and prospect of his soul, than when she lived indeed. Then shall he mourn, and wish he not so accused her, though he thought his accusation true.
Leonardo, let Francis advise you. And though you know my inwardness and love is very much unto Pedro and Claudio, yet, by mine honor, I will deal in this, as secretly and justly as your soul should with your body.
Being that I flow in grief, the smallest twine may leave me.
Come, lady, die to live. This wedding day perhaps is but prolonged. Have patience and endure.
Beatrice, have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I do not desire that.
Have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wronged.
How much might the man deserve of me that would right her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
Very even way. No such friend.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Is not that strange?
Strange is the thing I know not. If it were possible for me to say, I love nothing so well as you. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Now swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and I will make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it. I protest I love thee.
Why then, God forgive me.
What offends, sweet Beatrice?
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest. I loved you.
Then do it with all thy heart.
I love you with so much of my heart that none is left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Fare you well.
Oh, sweet Beatrice!
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love in you. Hey, I pray you, let me go.
Beatrice,
In faith, I will go.
we'll be friends first.
You dare easier be friends with me than fight with my enemy?
Is Claudio thine enemy?
Is he not the villain that has slandered, scorned, dishonored my kinswoman?
Hear me, Beatrice.
And talk of the man out at a window. Oh, proper saying.
Nay, but Beatrice.
Sweet hero, she is wrong, she is slandered, she's undone.
Beatrice.
Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or that I had any friend that would be a man for my sake. I cannot be a man with wishing, therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Beatrice, by this hand I love thee.
Use it from my love some other way, than swearing by it.
Think you in your soul that Claudio hath wronged Hero?
Nay, as much as I have a thought or a soul.
Enough! I will challenge him. I will kiss your hand. And so I leave you. As you hear of me, so think of me. Go comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead, so farewell.
Made of stone, Charlie Clark, awaken. Willow dancing.
Which be the malefactors?
I and my partners, we have the exhibition to examine.
But which are the offenders that are to be examined? Let them come.
Yea, marry. Let them come before me. What's your name, friend?
Horatio.
Write down Borachio. Yours, sir.
My name is Conrad, sir.
Write down Conrad. Masters, it is proved already you are little better than false knaves. How answer you for yourselves?
Sir, we say we are none.
A marvelous witty fellow, I assure you. But I will go about with him. A word in your ears, sir. It is thought you are false knaves.
Sir, I say to you, we are none.
For God, they are both in a tale. Have you written down that they are none?
Dogberry, you go not the way to examine. You must call forth the watch that are their accusers.
Yea, Mary, that is the eftest way.
The aptest way, sir.
Come forth. Masters, I charge in Messina's name, accuse these men.
This man said, sir, that Jane, Pedro's sister, was a villain,
a villain. Why, this is my perjury to call a prince's sister villain. Pray me, fellow peace, I do not like thy look, I promise thee.
What heard you him say else?
That he had received 1,000 ducats of Jane to accuse Hero wrongfully.
What burglary as ever was committed?
Yea, that it is.
What else, fellow?
And that Claudio did mean upon his words to disgrace Hero before the whole assembly and not marry her.
Oh, villain! Thou wilt be condemned for this.
What else?
This is all.
This is more, masters, than you can deny. Jane is this morning secretly stolen away. Hero was in this manner accused, in this very manner accused, and upon the grief of this, suddenly died. Dogberry, let these men be brought to Leonardo. I will go before and show him their examination.
Let them be opinion.
Let them be in the hands.
Off, coxcomb!
My life, where is Antonia? Let her write down Messina's officer coxcomb. Thou naughty varlet!
Away! You are an ass! You are an ass!
Dost thou not suspect my place?
Respect!
Dost thou not suspect my years? Respect! Oh, that she were here to write me down an ass! But masters, remember that I am an ass, though it be not written down. Yet forget not that I am an ass. Know thou, villain, thou art full of piety, as shall be proved upon thee by good witness. I am wise, and which is more, an officer, and which is more, a householder, and which is more, and one who knows the law. Go to, and Richard, go to, and as pretty a piece of flesh as any in Messina. Bring him away! Oh, that I had been bent down an ass!
If you go on thus, you will kill yourself, and 'tis not wisdom, but to second grief against yourself.
I pray thee cease thy counsel, which falls into mine ears as profitless as water in a sieve. Give not me counsel, nor let no comfort or delight mine ear, but such a one whose wrongs do suit with mine.
Here comes the prince and Claudio hastily.
Thou hast so wronged mine innocent child to me. I say thou hast belied mine innocent child. Thy slander hath been through and through her heart, and she lies buried with her ancestors. In a tomb, where never scandal slept, save this of hers, framed by thy villainy.
My villainy?
Thine, Claudio, thine, I say.
My heart is sorry for your daughter's death. But on my honor, she was charged with nothing but what was true. He's very full of shame.
My lord, my lord.
Leonardo, away! I will be heard!
See, here comes the man we went to seek.
Now, what news?
Good day.
Welcome.
They've been up and down to seek me, for we are melancholy and would fain have it beaten away. Wilt thou use thy wit?
It is in my scabbard. Shall I, draw it?
Dost thou wear thy wit by thy side?
Never ever did so, though very many have been beside their wit. I will bid thee. Draw to pleasure us.
As I am an honest man, he looks pale. Art thou sick or angry?
You are a villain. I jest not, and I will make you do good. How you dare, with what you dare, and when you dare. Do me right, or I will protest your cowardice. You have killed a sweet lady, and her death shall fall heavy on you. Let me hear from you.
I will meet you
For your many courtesies, I thank you. I must discontinue your company. Your sister, the bastard, is fled from Messina. You have among you killed a sweet and innocent lady. For my Lord Blackbeard there, he and I shall meet. Until then, peace be with you.
He is in earnest,
In most profound earnest, and I'll warrant you, for the love of Beatrice.
and hath challenged thee.
Most sincerely.
Did he not say my sister was fled?
Come you, sir, you be a cursing hypocrite once, you must be looked to.
Officers, what have then said these men done?
Marry, sir, they have committed false report. Moreover, they have spoken untruths. Secondarily, they are slanderers. Sixth and lastly, they have belied a lady. Thirdly, they have verified unjust things. And to conclude, they are lying knaves.
First, I ask thee, what have I done? Thirdly, I ask thee, what's their offense? Sixth and lastly, why they are committed. And to conclude, what you lay to their charge.
Rightly reasoned.
This learned constable is too cunning to be understood. What's your offense?
Sweet Prince, let me go no further to mine answer. Hear me, and let these men kill me. I have deceived even your very eyes. What your wisdoms could not discover, these shallow fools have brought to light. Whoever heard me confessing how Jane incensed me to slander the Lady Hero, how you saw me court Margaret in Hero's garments, how you disgraced her when you should marry her. The lady is dead upon my false accusation, and I desire nothing more than the reward of a villain.
Runs not this speech like iron through your blood?
I have drunk poison whilst he uttered it.
But did my sister set thee onto this?
Yea, and paid me richly for the practice of it.
She is composed and framed of treachery, and fled she is upon this villainy.
Sweet hero, thy image doth appear in the rare semblance that I loved at first.
Come, bring away the plaintiffs. By this time, Leonardo hath been reformed of the matter. Oh, and masters, do not forget to specify when time and place shall serve that I am an ass.
Here comes Leonardo. He is informed.
Which is the villain? Let me see his eyes, that when I know another man like him, I may avoid him. Which of these is he?
If you would know your wronger, look on me.
Art thou the slave that with thy breath hast killed mine innocent child?
Yea, even I alone.
No, not so, villain. Thou beliest thyself. Here sit a pair of honorable men. A third is fled that had a hand in it. I thank you, people, for my daughter's death.
I know not how to pray your patience, yet I must speak. Choose your revenge yourself. Impose to me what penance your invention can lay upon my sin. Yet sinned I not, but in mistaking.
By my soul nor I, and yet to satisfy this goodly man, I would bend under any heavy weight.
I cannot bid my daughter live. Possess the people of Messina hear how innocent she died. And since you could not be my son-in-law, be yet my nephew. My brother hath a daughter, almost the copy of my child that's dead, and she alone is heir to both of us. Give her the right which should be given her cousin, and so dies my revenge.
Noble sir, your overkindness doth bring tears from me. I do embrace your offer and dispose for henceforth of poor Claudio.
This naughty man shall face to face be brought to Margaret, who I believe was packed in all this wrong, hired to it by your sister.
No, by my soul she was not, nor knew not what she did when she spoke to me, but always hath been just and virtuous in anything that I do know by her.
Moreover, sir, which indeed is not under white and black, this plaintiff here, the offender did call me an ass. I beseech you, let it be remembered in his punishment.
I thank thee for thy care and honest pains.
I leave these arrant names with you, which I beseech you to correct yourself for the example of others. I humbly give you leave to depart, and if a married meeting be wished, God prohibit it. Come, neighbors.
Until tomorrow morning, farewell.
Farewell, we look for you tomorrow.
We will not fail.
Tonight, I'll mourn with Hero.
Bring you these fellows on. We'll talk with Margaret how our acquaintance grew with that rude fellow.
end by helping me the speech of Beatrice?
Will you then write to me a sonnet in praise of my beauty?
Thy wit is as quick as the greyhound's mouth.
And yours as blunt as the fencer's foil, which hit, but hurt not.
A most manly wit, Margaret. It shall not hurt a woman.
Well, I will call Beatrice to you, who I think hath legs.
And therefore will come. Tell me your troubles and doubts. Given me everything inside and out, and love's strange, so leave in the dark. Think of the tender things that they were working on. Don't you forget about me. Don't you forget about me. Oh, my poor self in love. Mary, I cannot show it in rhyme. I've tried. I can find no rhyme for lady, but baby. For scorn, horn, and for school, fool. Very ominous endings. No, I was not born under a rhyming planet. I say la 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 la. Oh, sweet Beatrice! Wouldst thou come when I called thee?
Yea, and depart when you bid me.
Oh, stay but till then.
Then is spoken. Fare you well now. And yet, ere I go, let me go with that I came, which is what knowing what hath passed between you and Claudio.
Only foul words, and thereupon I will kiss you.
Foul words is but foul wind, and foul wind is but foul breath, and foul breath is I will depart unkissed.
Claudio undergoes my challenge, and I must shortly hear from him, or I will subscribe him a coward. And now, tell me, for which of my bad parts didst thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they will not admit any good part to intermingle with them. But tell me, for which of my good parts did you first suffer love for me?
Suffer love, a good epithet. I do suffer love, for indeed I love you against my will.
In spite of your heart, I think. Alas, poor heart, if you spite it for my sake, I will spite it for yours. I will never love that which my friend hates.
Hal and I are too wise to woo peaceably. And now tell me, how doth your cousin?
Very ill.
And how do you?
Very ill, too.
Serve God, love me, and men.
Madam, you must come. It is proved you have been falsely accused, Pedro Claudio mightily abused, and James, the author of all, was let and gone. Will you come presently?
Will you go hear this news?
I will live in thy heart, die in thy lap, and be buried in thine eyes. Moreover, I will go with you.
Not want to part this anymore.
accused her, but Margaret was in some fault for this, although against her will, as it appears.
Well, I'm glad things sort so well.
Well, daughter, and you gentlewomen all, withdrawn to a chamber by yourselves, and when I send for you, come to the mast. Pedro and Claudio promised by this hour to visit me.
Francis, I must entreat your pains, I think,
To do what?
to bind me or undo me. One of them. Leonardo, truth it is, good sir, your niece regarded me when I have favor.
That I my daughter lent her, 'tis most true.
And I do with an eye of love requite her.
The sight whereof I think you had from Claudio and Pedro, but what's your will?
Your answer, sir, is enigmatical. But for my will is that your goodwill may stand with ours on this day to be controlled, in which, fair Francis, I shall desire your help.
My heart is with your liking.
And my help. Here comes Pedro and Claudio.
Good morrow to this fair assembly.
Tomorrow, Prince. Tomorrow, Claudio. We here attend you. Are you yet determined today to marry with my brother's daughter?
I'll hold my mind.
Call her forth. Here's Francis ready.
Good morrow, Benedict. Why, what's the matter? That you have such a February face? So full of frosts of storm and cloudiness?
I think he thinks upon the savage bull. Fear not, and we'll dip thy horns with gold.
For this I owe you.
Here come others.
This lady I must seize upon.
This same is she. Now to give you her.
Why then, she's fine. Sweet, let me see your face.
Know that you shall not, till you take her hand before Francis and swear to marry her.
Give me your hand before this holy teacher. I am your husband, if you like of me.
And when I lived, I was your other wife. And when you loved, you were my other husband.
Another hero?
Nothing certainer. One hero died to file, but I just lived. And surely as I live, I am a maid.
The former hero that is dead.
She died, but whilst her slander lived.
All this amazement can I qualify, that when the holy rites are ended, I'll tell you largely of fair hero's death. Meantime, let wonder seem familiar.
Soft and fair, Francis. Which is Beatrice?
I answer to that name. What is your will?
Do not you love me?
Why, no. No more than reason.
Why then, Balthazar, Pedro, and Claudio were deceived. They swore you did.
Do not you love me?
No, no more than reason.
Why then, my cousin, Margaret, and Ursula are much deceived, for they did swear you did.
They swore you were almost sick for me.
They swore that you were well nigh dead for me.
It is no such matter. Then you do not love me?
No, truly. But in a friendly recompense.
Come, I'm sure you love the gentleman.
And I'll be sworn upon that he loves her. For here's a paper written in his hand. A halting sonnet of his own pure brain, fashioned to Beatrice.
And here's another, writ in my cousin's hand, stolen from her pocket, containing her affection unto Benedict.
A miracle! Here's our own hands against our hearts. Come, I will have thee, but by this light I take thee for pity.
I would not deny you. But by this good day, I yield upon great persuasion. And partly to save your life, for I was told you were in a consumption.
Peace. I will stop him now.
How dost thou, Benedict the married man?
I'll tell thee what, Prince. The College of Witcrackers cannot flout me out of my humor. In brief, since I do purpose to marry, never flatter me for what I have said. For man is a giddy thing, and this is my conclusion.
Pedro, your sister Jane hath taken flight and brought by armed men back to Messina.
Think not on her till tomorrow. I'll devise you brave punishments for them.
We'll have dancing afterwards.
Let's have a dance ere we are married, that we may lighten our own hearts and our wives' heels. Prince, get thee a wife! Get thee a wife! Strike up, pipers!